Hey there, I got a request to show you how to remove the excess wrap from your Jamberry nail wraps when you're finished applying it. So my first recommendation is going to be to let the wraps cool before you start trimming. So you can see that I've applied these wraps to my whole hand without trimming off the excess. So if you're trimming off the excess right after you apply it, the chance that the wrap doesn't have the chance to cool, and so you can kind of disrupt the adhesive. So if the wraps have a chance to cool, they can form a better bond with your nail, and then they're less likely to come up while you're trimming them. So I just apply them one to each finger, and then when I'm done with the whole hand, then I start with removing the excess wrap. So what I'm going to do first is take my manicure scissors and just trim the excess off. It doesn't have to be pretty. I'm just going to get as close to the nail as I can. You don't have to be super meticulous about it, just trying to get off some of that excess, because if there's a whole lot hanging off, then it's going to be harder to get it trimmed off. So I'm just kind of getting a starting point on getting this excess off with my manicure scissors, just like that. Now from here you have two options. You can either remove the excess with nail clippers, or you can remove the excess with a gritty file, and there are different advantages to both. So I prefer to shape my nails at the end of the process, so I like to use the nail clippers. The nail clippers are a little faster, and I can get perfectly clean lines with it, and then I can shape my nails at the end. If you would like to shape your nails before you apply the wraps, or if you don't want to lose any length on your nails, you want to keep them long, you don't want to trim them at all, you can use the file to remove the rest of the excess. Another reason that I would use the file is if I applied wraps over top of a lacquer, a True Shine, or a color cure, because I wouldn't want to use the nail clippers for that, because I wouldn't want to cut into that polish and damage it. So I'm going to show you both of these methods. So let's start with clipping, which is my favorite. So since we've already got most of the wrap off, then I can just clip my nails like normal, and you can shape them however you want to. And I'm cutting the nail and the wrap to the shape that I want. I prefer kind of a squared off oval. Make sure that you're getting the nail with the wrap. Just a little bit if you want to, or if you want to clip your nails all the way down. Whatever shape you like. And I'll do one more. Pretty quick. So if I wanted to stop there, I could, but I prefer just a little bit cleaner edge, just to make sure to round off any little sharp edges. So then I will finish from the clipping with a glass file. So our glass files have it's a very fine grit. It feels like frosted glass. It gives you, it's very good at shaping your nails. I wouldn't remove the excess with just this file, but it's more just kind of for smoothing it out. So whenever you file with the wraps on, you're going to hold the file 90 degrees to the nail. So we don't want to file like this, because that can bring the wrap up, and we don't want to come up, because that can also lift the wrap. So I'm only going to go up from up here in a downward motion. Bring it up, down, up, down, up, down. Just like that, just to give me my final smooth shape on those ones that I just clipped. And you're not going to damage the wrap if you go from up to down. Okay, so those three are done. Now I'm going to show you how to do the file for these two. So same principle as with the glass file, but to actually remove the bulk of the wrap that's actually sticking out past my fingertip, I'm going to need a gritty file. This glass file really won't take off the excess wrap. It's just kind of for shaping the nail at the end. So again, I'm going to just hold my finger out straight. I have my file 90 degrees to the nail, go from up to down, and you're gonna have to be a little bit aggressive with it to come off, but again, you're not going to damage it. Up to down, and it's, can you see it's just kind of flaking off. So I'm just gonna keep going where it's still attached. On the corners, I do feel like I have to angle it. Let me show you a little better. Angle it like this to get the corners, and kind of angle it in like this to get the very corners, because that's a little trickier. But best you can, try to go up to down 90 degrees to the nail. Okay, and then you can see that excess just came right off. It's a great method. It just takes a little bit longer for me to do that. And then I'll do the same thing with my thumb. If you've got a good seal on that, you're not going to mess it up. Again, I have to angle in just on the corners. I am not going side to side on the front of the nail. Up to down, you can see that just falling off right there onto my file. And then I'll just kind of check and look and see if I have any little edges falling off, little kind of attached. And again, I'll take my glass file for a smoother edge and a little bit more shaping. Okay, so I have all of the excess removed from my wraps now. I'm ready to go rock this manicure, or you can add a top coat. I personally love to add a top coat. I'm gonna add a matte True Shine coat to these so that all of my finishes match here. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching.